Hello, hello. We are back at it again. Happy Sunday with some Utawarerumono, Mask of Truth. I feel like I might be coming on to something. My nose kind of been stuffy all day. A bit tragic. It was like partly that, partly just me being like super duper tired today. Oh, docs, right. Thank you. Let me grab those real quick. Do I have those pinned anywhere else, or is it just my like DMs with you? I was just jump straight to like the DMs. Hey, Jeremy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here we are. Da, 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 da. For YouTube and Twitch. Dope. Anyways, yeah, like I said earlier in the announcements, and then like also on the stream for it, I was like kind of feeling a little tired today. Ended up not doing the karaoke, postponed maybe to tomorrow. Also gives me more time to prepare, because I feel like with everything I was trying to juggle last week, I was like, oh hey, like, I could totally do this immediately after like a big old like day long party where I'm at the grill the whole day. No, that wasn't the case. I woke up after like cleaning up yesterday at like 5 in the morning. So like 3 hours of sleep just randomly. And that's when I woke up. Was super duper sore. Then went back to sleep up to about like, gosh, like 12 or 1. Felt a lot better. Made myself something to eat. And then caught up on some umamusume. Now here we are. I was not doing umamusume for 12 hours. I actually took another nap sometime in between there, but that's neither here nor there. Let me, do I have like a towel anywhere or something? Like I kind of want to blow my nose, see if that helps. One sec. Hold on, a little bit of a delay. I have to get my dog back inside. He ran out. He has been let out. Who let the dogs out? Ass moment. I was sitting here with my neck bent. Anyways, we got him in. He's cool now. Whoa! Very slow start to today's stream. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. I was probably like talking way less than the entirety of the stream so far. Okay, hold on. Is volume okay? Feels like very scuffed right now. Everything looks good. Okay. In the depths of the vast woods, a man meditates alone on the forest floor. Ah, okay. Welcome back, Vodai. Oh, right, dog gets escaped. Thank you. His body is absolutely still, as if he's become one with the tree surrounding him. I mean, he kind of built like a tree. Time passes unnoticed in the stillness until... he is the mad dog of Yamato. Suddenly, the forest is filled with screeches and cries of animal terror. Heavy, thudding footsteps come closer and closer. Woodland creatures scatter and flee, terrified. But the man is unmoved. We're gonna find out he like 1v1s a Ganji and like goes crazy. Even after the smaller animals have fled, it becomes clear that the footsteps are coming his way. Of course, he's gonna aura farm. He's gonna aura farm right off this Ganji, like minute 1. An enormous Ganji, likely one of those that brought in. Likely one of the ones brought in for the previous battle. It must have escaped after going unused. Even a soul-shaking roar registers as little more than an annoying buzz. But I finally opens up his eyes, regarding the Ganji as he would an insect. Yeah, well, Storchan. I have no reason to yield to you. Leave. For a moment, the Ganji seems paralyzed in place, stopped by Vodai's sharp gaze and commanding voice alone. Oh, he don't know. It lunges, charging to close the distance. Oh, did it stop midway? Does it know? Did its instincts kick in? Its jaws are open wide enough to see into its its jaws are open wide enough to see into its vast gullet as it charges forward, seconds away from impact. Fool! Oh. Okay, it didn't stop. It's just permanently stopped. With one mighty swing of his hand, he decapitates the Ganji in a single chop. The body staggers on, driven forward by its momentum, then collapses. I'll probably feed a whole village with that thing, huh? The ensuing crash resounds through the trees, and then finally, silence descends once more. How meager. Bathed in the stench of bestial blood, Vodai only sounds disappointed. It seems no matter how many fall by my hand, I still feel the calling in my blood. And Tua steps into the clearing, having made her way through the foliage. You are here. Why are you so reckless? The time has come. I cannot help but move. Did you find him? I did not see him myself, but I've heard news of his arrival. Ever since Vodai started moving on his own again, Entua has been visiting Anakamwe's grounds more and more often. She told them she was there to gather food, but that was merely a cover. She was there on behalf of Vodai. Lord Oshtor is definitely in Anakamwe now. She delivers her report to Vodai, relaying everything she had learned while undercover in the city. Even after their declaration to take back the throne, she recounts, Oshtor's fame grew even greater and greater, and he gained more and more followers. Ah, what is this? I gotta sneeze already, too. Maybe I am getting sick. Hope not. Such glory as I expected of my rightful nemesis. Do you understand now? All this talk of rematches or your nemesis, What point is there in fighting Oshtor now? Come on, man.
Only a woman after all, then.
He turns his back on Entua. Where are you going?
Need I say it? I go to face Oshtor.
But your injuries.
You have my thanks.
Wait, even if you fight him now, you won't stand a chance. Oh, how little they know. How little they know. Vodai turns his head slowly to Entua, who clings desperately to his arm.
Then answer. When may I fight? How long must I wait until I can fight Oshtor? The Akuruka feast upon life, so it is with mine, and so too with his. However, it seems fate has favored him more.
Something about this strikes Entua as odd, that a man like Vodai would speak of such things as fate and the blessings thereof. But I cannot admit that he is lower than his enemy. Could that be frustration? Self-loathing? Enlightenment? Or...
Whatever the outcome, the next battle will be my last.
If you know that, then why... Suddenly Entua's father flashes before her eyes. One and the same type beat.
Leave me here. With this wound, there's no way I'll live. No man can be victorious over a Nugui Sokami.
Her father once compared the Akura Turuka of Yamato to Nugui Sokami. If an Akura Turuka fought with all their unearthly power, what would happen? And if their opponent was also an Akura Turuka, the collateral damage would kill countless of other soldiers, even innocent civilians. Homes burned by the ravages of war, families broken apart, people hurt and left to die in the cold wilderness. She had seen it with her own eyes, the same grim endings, time and time again. She cannot let this man go. I will lure out Lord Oshtor myself. Entua speaks without thinking.
You jest.
I will.
And how do you intend to summon Oshtor?
I was once a lady of the Imperial Court. I met Lord Oshtor then as well.
Oh? Interesting. A mere lady of the court will somehow call forth the General of Yamato.
I have a plan. However, you must swear to me. You will only fight Lord Oshtor. You will not lay a hand on any of the others.
I cannot swear this. When I release the true power of the Akuruka, I abandon all sense of self and reason. Thus, I cannot promise you such restraint.
Why are you doing this?
That is the path I have chosen. What more reason does one require?
Hearing that from Vodai, she realizes that any further questioning is useless. I understand. I'll bring Lord Oshtor to you. Please wait until then.
You. Why are you doing all this for me?
It's not for you. Not just for you. She tries to continue, but the words won't come. For a moment, Vodai's stony face looks like someone else's. I had a father. During the war against Yamato, my father was defeated in battle against Lord Oshtor, and he passed away. Yep.
Impressive. I would expect no less from the Imperial Guard of the Right. Your skills are remarkable as well. So I have succeeded in landing one strike. Then I have no regrets. I thank you for this battle.
That day, her father stood unflinchingly against the monstrous enemy. He fought bravely and lost. It hit her in a sudden, painful realization. The man in front of her is the same. He seeks a death he can respect on his own terms. And the only person who can grant his wish is her. Vodai peers into his eyes searchingly, as if he might find the truth therein.
And you said you were a lady of Yamato's court. You cast off your homeland for the sake of revenge?
You would think that, wouldn't you?
I see. Even if nothing else, we share a common enemy in Oshtor. Know that I will take revenge for your father.
And Tua bites her lip, looking down like, "For? Nah, he doing this for himself. That's just empty words, probably." For now, she can work with his misunderstanding and gain his trust this way, so that the tragedies of the past wouldn't be repeated. But as to whose tragedies, who she's protecting, and who she wishes to protect, and Tua has no answers. Is this session going to be really sad? I feel like it's going to be really sad. Just a fun little sad session today for the birthday. It's been some time since we returned from the travels in Kyujiri. Almost completely forgot about that. We went on a whole last side adventure for Didatia last session. We sealed our alliance with no further problems, but there's still much work to be done. At times, instead of setting our sights on the highest peak, we must first ensure we stand on steady ground, and so I work with this in mind. This is how things stand. What do you think? I see. Then, right here. After finishing lunch, as I returned to the office with Kyoto, I noticed Kuon and Nekone chatting as they study a map. What are you two talking about? Ah, so you're finally back, Oshtor. Could I ask you about your time?
What is it?
I glanced at the map, noticing all the symbols and lines drawn across the land. Are they talking ancient sites? So, Oshtor, if we could lay out a waterway through here, don't you think that would be a big help for everyone?
The mountain lake we talked about before? Didn't we decide that it would be too difficult in practice? But yes, you're right. If we could manage it, everyone would be quite happy to have so much fresh water at hand.
See? Oshtor, I knew you'd think so. If we think about our needs in the future, we're going to need a waterway. So why don't we try to think positively about this and try to make it happen? Kuon keeps darting meaningful glances towards Nekone. Nekone nods to that. As dear sister said, a new waterway would give us some much-needed breathing room. It would make everyone's lives easier. It would also give us more water to allocate to the farm fields, thereby increasing our harvest, and more importantly, if we continue as we are, I fear we'll have to deal with water shortages.
What do you mean?
In our current position, our goal is to increase our forces. It follows that we should see an increase in population, and so...
That's right. I've only been thinking about keeping up with our food stores, but water?
The truth is that while it's been a very gradual decrease, the castle reservoir nevertheless has visibly decreased.
I see. We won't run out today, or the day after. But if we keep going at this rate, it's possible that an actual war would be out of the question. I understand the need for a new waterway, but we're in a state of preparation for war. You all know as well as I do that we have neither the manpower nor funds for such a large-scale project. It seems Kuon has an idea, but what were you actually planning to do?
I knew you'd say that.
Kuon looks particularly smug, like she's been waiting for me to ask.
It's true. If we were to build a waterway, we would need workers and funding, I think. But if we simplify the process, then we could finish it quickly enough that it wouldn't be a problem.
In what way?
I happen to have a secret plan. We can get a garden hose and 2 volumes of water.
Secret plan?
And that is... Kuon clears her throat, confident in her proclamation. To use bamboo. It's what we do in my home country. In places where we can't dig the ground up for massive aqueducts, we pass the water through bamboo. Bamboo? That is a hollow tube-shaped plant, I believe. Yep, that bamboo.
I see. Bamboo.
It's light and sturdy, doesn't decompose much. It's easy to shape. Sounds like a perfect fit for this, doesn't it? If we connect the stalks together, then look, we could make a simple little waterway. What do you think? Seems like it'd work for me. Work to me. Guan puffs out her chest confidently.
We'd need a lot of bamboo. Yeah, if we use something like that, we could direct the water easily.
Dear sister? What is it, Nekane? But Nekane seems reluctant to speak. With Guan so eager, she's trying to be considerate. I hate to say it, but we do not have any. Do not have what? I mean, in this country, the bamboo does not exactly grow here.
Guan's smile freezes.
I know of bamboo from my studies and from some guidebooks, but the plant is not native to Anakamwe. More than likely, even if we searched all our surrounding countries as well as Anakamwe, we would be unlikely to find any.
Now that you mentions it, I've never actually seen bamboo at all. And then that means...
So, I hate to tell you, dear sister, but your secret plan?
Guan's tail, previously wagging with joy, droops to the ground. Tragic.
It is a sad session. I'm sorry.
If we have no bamboo, perhaps another type of plant will work in its place. No, that wouldn't work.
Yes, it's not impossible, but it'd be a difficult task indeed to find any lumber of such size and hardiness, let alone great amounts of it. And if we consider the time needed to process the wood, even if we had the manpower, it would be difficult to accomplish in the time we have. Then perhaps we can make tubes out of metal? If we forge that same hollow shape and fit them together?
That'll cost even more than lumber. We already require a great deal of metal for the sake of armaments and other needs of war. I would like to avoid excess use of metal.
Then we could try to fit rocks together and use them. They should have a similar effect.
The time needed to make a stone water would be even more demanding than one of wood. Indeed, that's why bamboo is suggested at all.
That's right.
Wait, speaking of rocks, instead of traditional building stone, do we perhaps have limestone? Huh.
Oh, cement? Concrete? That's concrete.
If I remember my chemistry, limestone can be baked and turned into powder. With water and gravel, we can make some kind of primitive concrete.
I'm sorry. We know where we can find a great many precious ores, but I do not think we know where to find this limestone. Are they not familiar with limestone?
Yeah, that's right. Even then, it's not like we'd be able to get them for free. One thing we're surrounded by is dirt. But what can we do with that?
Pack it? I sigh heavily in defeat, reaching for my lukewarm teacup.
Teacup?
And then with my finger against the hard smoothness, everything becomes clear. Yes?
This teacup, where was this made?
The teacup? It was most likely made at a nearby settlement.
The realization hits her mid-sentence.
Dear brother, do you mean to...
Yes, with the clay used for ceramics and glaze, we can bake long, sturdy tubes. Clay pipes, I suppose that would be called. Or perhaps ceramic pipes would be more appropriate.
We've no need to worry about ceramics rotting, and they won't leak. Clay's easy to shape and quite cheap. Ceramics? It never occurred to me.
And it's settled. A solution at last. Unable to help myself, I smile broadly. Nekone, I apologize for the suddenness. But can you estimate the cost for such a project? Kyoto, can you gather up our available potters?
Understood. Leave it to me. Certainly, brother.
And I expect we'll have to survey the land in question too. May I leave that to you, Kuan?
Of course. With orders tossed out of left and right, the room quickly grows much more busy. Well, that went well, I think. All according to plan. Dear sister, what are you muttering over there? Is something wrong? Oh, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Wait, what's her deal? I remember them talking about something about a lake before, but was there like something in there? Of course. Yeah, I'm with Nekone here. I'm also equally confused. What's Kuan cooking? Excuse me, Sorostor. My father has sent us some fruits from our stocks. He said to please enjoy it with everyone. Oh, right, the hot spring water. Thank you. That was it. Good. Yeah. Sweet and sour. Very delicious. Before the tea even finished talking, the twins are already digging into the fruit we have out for sampling. I am thankful. Desserts like these are a rare treat indeed. I pluck up a large morsel of some dried fruit and others and take a bite. Speaking of desserts, we're having like the opposite of a problem. So after the party yesterday, a lot of people brought dessert. And there's a lot of dessert left at my house. I had an entire tray of cupcakes, a tray of brownies, a cake, I think like a box of Danishes, and like an entire flan. Just like in the fridge right now. It's like all... There was like no like food left. It was all sweets. If I could share, I would. Because I think of like anyone here who'd eat it, it'd pretty much just be me. And I think if I ate all of it, I'd die. The flesh is thick and fresh, and the dense sweetness spreads throughout my mouth. Looks at dog. You know, yeah, nah. I mean, 2 of those are composed of chocolate. This is good. Speaking of the flan, though, I think I need to make a priority to eat some of that. Because I think that's going to go bad sooner than anything else in that, like, collection. You know, let's be a little proactive. If Oshtor is going to be eating sweets, I'm going to go get myself some flan. Real quick, BRB. Happy Flan Day. Take off that. Hopefully it didn't make too much noise.
This is good.
Wait, I haven't tried this flan yet. We may have got it yesterday, but there were so many options, so I didn't actually get a chance to try this. Haven't had flan in a really long time. That's good stuff.
I don't even need to exaggerate it. This would go great with some strong tea. Or better yet, some booze.
What's the difference between flan and pudding? I think it's, flan's got a firmer texture. Because I've had puddings that were like flan. It looked like flan, and I thought, like, sure. But I don't think you can, like, fork it. And I also think, I don't know if, pudding requires many eggs. But from what I remember, flan does require eggs in its recipe. Did it? Ingredients in flan. Yeah, creamy custard dessert. Custard is egg. It's probably just like a name. Anyways, good stuff. Thank you. It also makes a fine ingredient in several other snacks. I'll try making them sometime.
I look forward to it. No doubt our liege, the Sweet Tooth Incarnate herself, will be happy as well. Let Lord Ozan know of our gratitude.
You know, we need a Sweet Tooth Incarnate in this house. This is a specialty of Kyujiri, so my father will be very happy to know you liked it.
As Aditya leaves, a thought occurs to me. I stare at the dried fruit in my hand, one bite taken out of it. This reminds me. Nekone.
Yes, what is it?
My apologies, but could you take some of these to our mother? She was so fond of sweets after all. We should make sure she can have some.
We need H-Tooth Incarnate as well. Perhaps. I feel like you fit that mold.
I would take them myself, but unfortunately I can't leave my work behind. Nekone?
Yes. Is Blue Archive still not out on Steam, by the way? Senseis are in shambles.
What's the matter?
Her eyes look
unfocused. Something doesn't seem right. Perhaps you're not feeling well?
I reach over towards her forehead, worried she has a fever, but she visibly flinches at the gesture. Wait, did we know that her mom likes sweets? Why is she concerned? Also, hello, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It is also Flan Day. We are flourishing in an abundance of desserts from a birthday party yesterday. Happy birthday to me! Short work week, woohoo. Love to hear it, love to hear it. I'm fine.
It certainly doesn't appear that way. Once you reach our mother's house, rest there a while. You have not visited her in some time, correct?
But
Do not worry. I'm sure I can manage our affairs for the time without you, Nekone. Indeed, I am more worried about you and Mother.
she shakes her head, Once, twice, 3 times. Then she forces an awkward smile. Happy birthday? Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, originally I was gonna do a birthday karaoke today, but I was so tired from yesterday. I think how yesterday planned out for me was I got 5 hours of sleep, cleaned up my entire backyard, set up chairs, tables, prepped the smoker, and did grilling for the next like 6 hours. All while like juggling a bunch of like my different friend groups and stuff. But it was a good time. We played like a lot of Rock Band. Just chilled, had cornhole. Yeah, it was it's pretty fun. I was cleaning up until like 2 a.m. I brought like my TV out of my room and everything. Still need to put that back, but unfortunately today I spent most of today resting and sleeping.
Yes, my regards to our mother.
Yes, I shall be going. Nekone rises, taking a step forward. He nearly collapses to the ground. Oh, dang. I reach out reflexively, taking hold of Nekone before she falls to the floor. Yeah, what is going on with the Nekone right now?
Nekone, what's wrong? Are you alright?
Nekone stretches her arms out as if reaching for something, then clutches instead onto her own robes.
Just as I thought. Something's wrong.
Dear brother, is it because he's acting more and more like Oshtor would have?
Just lie down for now. I'll get Kuon.
I don't think anything's wrong.
You nearly fell over. Did you not notice?
Yes, but I'm all right now, dear brother. Flustered, Nekone pulls away. When she's back on her feet, she stops, seemingly stable. It is nothing. Now I will go to our mother's.
No, I can have someone else go. Nekone, you should return to your room and get some rest.
But I smile lightly, trying to dispel Nekone's worries. Oh yeah. Eli. In Persona 5X, did you already beat the Subway Slammer? Like, what's up with that guy? I mean, I need to sit down and like rewatch a lot of those streams because I kind of like sometimes like go in and out, so I don't know what's there. But I've been seeing a lot of clips about like some dude named the Subway Slammer, and it's out here. It sounded like some sort of like Yakuza like sub-story villain. Oh wait, did I read that?
Yeah, surely if you'd fallen ill, Mother would be quite cross with me. I can hear her now, asking how that happened with me at your side.
My words seem to have almost paralyzed her. She stares at me, frozen. You're not him. Nothing. It's nothing. Nekone shakes her head over and over. Her tail quivers, puffing up with each passing second.
Did I say something wrong?
Damn. So maybe he's getting close, and she, in a way, doesn't like that because it'd be like the old one is forgotten. Our master's name is Oshtor. Nekone's body jolts at a sudden interjection. The man sung as one of the twin shields of Yamato. The Imperial Guard of the Right Oshtor is our true master.
What are you two saying all of a sudden?
There is only one Oshtor. It is natural that our master looks like our master. No, my dear brother is... She tries to speak, but she can't find the words. No, it really is nothing. Nekone shows a smile, then turns her back on me, sliding the door and stepping out. Yeah, she's self-guilting again. But as she goes, I see something dark reflected in her eyes. worrying. She is still bound. She almost forgot that she wants to feel guilty. We found some places on the bulwark where the structure is weaker. The gate's also starting to show signs of wear.
Suppose I should have expected that. Until now, Enokamoi has never had to defend itself against a foreign assault. Whenever we had the funds to reinforce the ramparts, we increased the size of the fields instead. All they needed was to turn away the roaming beast that came to raid the settlements. But the situation has already changed. I peer down from the watchtower. It's easy to miss what's going on right under your nose. One or two enemy agents could probably sneak in unnoticed as we are now.
Yes, it's a good thing we found it before we were compromised somehow. I'll arrange for repairs quickly.
Good idea. And Nekone.
Nodding at Kyoryu's words, I look to Nekone. But Nekone only gazes blankly, staring off in some other direction. Nekone? Even Kyoryu looks to Nekone, his serious expression giving way to uncertainty.
Nekone.
When I hesitantly touch Nekone's shoulder, her entire body jerks back in shock, and she finally meets my eyes. Yes.
Kyoryu will have the logistical details on the repairs for you later.
I understand.
Are you tired?
No, not at all. Nekone offers an indifferent reply, but I can't feel any energy I can't feel any energy from her.
It's obvious at this point. The war feels like it's been going on forever. Everyone's tired. We can't afford to have Nekone overworked. Kyoryu, are there any other areas we should keep an eye on?
If we try to cover all of them, we'd never be finished.
Too much for us to solve them. I understand. We must decide our priorities. Any gaps we cannot fix, we'll have to solve through a different method.
Fully closing them off. I understand. Despite his stern reply, I can hear Kyoryu's voice quaver slightly. It's going to be a hard battle.
Such as war. People will struggle and die. Enemies and allies alike. We get used to seeing people on a battlefield as mere statistics and numbers. But each has their own unique life, loves and dreams. We cannot forget the weight of the lives we defend, or the ones we take.
Yes, brother. One day I hope to see things with the same perspective as you do. Nekone seems to be staring intently through our conversation. I will see you later, brother. With the parting bow, Kyoryu climbs down the watchtower. Watching him leave, I speak to Nekone.
Let us go as well. What is wrong, Nekone?
Nekone shakes slightly, as if regaining her senses.
You seem tired. Let me lend you my shoulder for a bit.
I wonder if it's also like Haku's being a bit like too much too. No, I'm fine. You need not worry.
That is good then. Please do not overdo it.
Saying so, I gently pat Nekone's head. Yeah, because I feel like the this what's the word for it? Like the speech mannerisms are feeling very like formal right now. Saying so, I gently pat Nekone's head. Dear brother. Nekone's arm raises seemingly of its own volition. She reaches towards me suddenly as if possessed. But before she can touch me, she pulls back, apparently realizing something.
What's the matter?
Screenshot, thank you. That is a prime thumbnail material.
What is the matter?
I am not a child anymore. Nekone averts her eyes as she speaks.
I see. Please forgive me.
At Nekone's prompting, I let my hand fall.
Like I suspected. Something's wrong. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I have a feeling she might be overworking herself.
Flam bite. I was gonna say, I was about to say I should eat flan more often. But then I remembered what goes into flan, and I'm like, if I eat flan more often, again, we'll die. Yeah, Nekone peers over the schematics of the fortress spread out on the table before her. As I thought, it relies on outdated architecture. This could be a good excuse to upgrade it to modern structural standards. As I recall around here. Nekone stretches up, trying to reach a book on a high shelf. Is she gonna fall? She finally grabs the book she was looking for, but as she tries to pull it out, other heavy volumes rain down on her after it. When the dust settles after the avalanche, Nekone climbs out of the book slide, rubbing her head ruefully. At that moment, the scene from earlier that day flashes across her mind. I was gonna say how cool it'd be if we saw it from like her perspective, like looking up at Oshtor here. I feel like that would have been really good, like CG too. Like POV Oshtor is head patting you. Nekone. Her eyes widen with shock and she sinks down to the floor in anguish. Dear brother. Everything she'd repressed, all the tears that she's held back, it all comes out now. Who was it that patted my head? It felt like my dear brother from before. But my dear brother... No, this is wrong. He is not my dear brother. But even though he is not my true brother, you stood with me back then. I do not know. I do not know anymore. Why? Why do I feel this way?
Nekone, what's wrong? You heard a crash.
Dear brother? Hurriedly, Nekone wipes her tears on her sleeve. It's nothing. I slipped and brought all this upon myself.
I see. Are you unhurt?
I'm fine. Some of the books fell on my head. That's all.
Are you crying? Is it hurt?
No, not anymore. Nekone keeps her distance, as if in fear of his touch.
It's all well and good to work hard, but perhaps you might be overdoing it.
I'm sorry, but...
I understand. I'll go prepare some tea to help revive you. I can help reorganize these books once I'm back.
She stares blankly even after he leaves the room, in a daze. Dear brother, this is wrong. My true brother is... Yeah. Yeah. If dear brother becomes my dear brother, then where will my dear brother go? Imagine it as two brothers. Easy. If I admit it, my dear brother will disappear. My dear brother will have no one left to remember him. Dear brother, why are you so... How can you smile with the same eyes as my own dear brother? Why do you pet my head, just like my dear brother? Why are you... so damn good at what we were supposed to do? Why? Why? After a moment, Nekone weakly rises, taking unsteady steps out of the room. Perhaps I'm tired, just as he said. So until I can calm down, I'll simply keep my distance from dear brother. That's not good. Oh, I fear for her. Oh no, I see exactly where this is gonna go. This is why Ento was like, I'll get Oshtor to you. Is Ento gonna pull like a kidnapping? Nekune walks around the outside of the estate. Even in the cool evening breeze, her heart will not settle. A shadow falls over her. Dear brother... Nekune reflexively turns. Entua, don't do it! She's going through enough! The woman kneels respectfully in the dark. She seems familiar, somehow. You are... I am Entua. In Yamato, I was the lady of the court that served at Lady Anju's side. Nekune recalls. After risking everything to help Anju and Oshidor, she was the one who remained in the imperial capital to search for Honoka. You're unharmed then. I had heard that Lord Oshidor and his allies had escaped the country and found refuge here in Anakamui. And Joel was just like hanging around waiting for this, huh? My apologies, Nekone, but I have come today with a request. What is it? It concerns Lord Oshidor's secret. Dear brothers! We cannot discuss it here. Nekone, would you come with me? Dear brother's secret? Please, this way. As if delirious, she walks unquestioningly, forward into Entua's arms. And in that moment, the woman presses a damp cloth against Nekune's mouth. A sweet scent fills her nose, and Nekune feels her consciousness waver in a sudden lurch. This is... a sleeping drug. Nekune goes limp in her arms. Entua gently readjusts her weight, supporting her. I'm sorry, but if there was any other way... She pulls a folded letter from within her robes and mounts it onto a nearby tree, stabbing a small blade through it into the bark. Without doubt, the only person who could read it would be its intended recipient. The night wind blows over the sound of a Wapdor's heavy footsteps, fading into the darkness. Nekone, why didn't you just stay in the room? Nekone, let us have that drink. Nekone. I glance over the room, but she's nowhere to be found. The books and ledgers are still on the floor where she left them. Nekone, where did you go? Nekone is too methodical to leave things scattered like this. And then I hear the distant sound of a running whoop during the night. Something cold settles in my stomach. Nekone, you didn't. I burst out of the room looking wildly around for Nekone, and then I see it. A short sword jammed into a nearby tree. This is... I pull out the blade and grab the letter before it falls. It's addressed to Lord Oshidor. Trying to control my pounding heart, I open the letter. I have her. If you wish her unharmed, then tell no one of this, and meet in the wilds. Come alone. Below the note, a crumpled map is drawn, a crude map is drawn, with an X marked at a specific point in the wilderness. It can only mean one thing. Nekone! Nekone! I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one. I feel like a nerfed Vodai is still like a billion times stronger than Oshidor. Concern. Where am I? At last, Nekone's eyes flutter open. She looks around. It's dark. She can't make out any details of her surroundings, except that they're in the forest. You're awake. Yeah, we do have the mask now too, though, yeah. True. She can make out an indistinct shadow in front of her, with its head bowed. Where are we? What do you intend with me? The figure before her supports her weakened body. The drug hasn't worn off yet. It'd be better if you kept still for now. Drug. Oh, how is she gonna react to seeing Vodai again? That's not gonna be fun at all. She finally remembers. Where is this place? And you... Nekone, you will stay here with me. Her response is polite, but leaves no room for argument. You said you were going to talk about my dear brother's secret. Her captor remains silent. Nekone realizes the truth.
嘘だったのですね。
So, just a lie then.
申し訳ありません。
I'm sorry.
しかしながら、
However, I swear that I'll do nothing to harm you.
加えるようにしばらく。
All I want is for you to stay here for a while with me. Why? Why are you doing
なぜ
this?
こんなことを。オシトル様に
So that Lord Oshiro will
彼に
fight a
戦
certain
ってい
man.
ただくためで。兄様に
Your brother does not have time to fight whoever he wishes.
その者が望むのは
That person does not
試合で
wish for a simple match of combat,
試合
but a duel to the death.
命のやり取りなのです。命のやり
To the
取り
death?
そんなバカなこと
That's idiotic. Why should my dear brother have to do such a
なら
thing?
ないのです。はい
Yes, I have to say I
その
agree.
通りだと思う。オシトル様に
I had considered negotiating with Lord Oshiro myself, but if he told me that such a fight would be futile, I would have no answer for his logic.
リオも考え上げ
And after thinking,
オシトル様に
ultimately I decided to kidnap someone close to Lord Oshiro and force him to fight, which is why I waited until you were alone, Nekone.
その時卑怯な振る舞いなのは
I know that this is a cowardly thing to do, but please, hear me out.
その者の
This
命
warrior's life will not last much
もう
longer.
長くありま
He
せん
was recently on the verge of death.
死の
He is
淵から
weakened and his
ようやく
body is not fit for
回復
battle.
したものですがそれで
Even
も
so, he wishes to fight Lord
お
Oshiro.
父様でもそんなことのために
You kidnapped me just for
私を
this?
さらったのです猫根さん
Nekone, please listen to me.
どうかその者
That warrior's only wish is to fight Lord Oshiro and die by his hand. So please, who
誰なので
is
す
this warrior? After a long silence, Entua speaks.
発注将の一人
One of the 8 pillar generals, General Vodai. Nekone's eyes widen in shock. She can barely believe her ears. That is not possible.
そんなはず
That is not possible.
ぐらいは
Vodai died back
こ
then.
の時
Surely.
確かにいいえ
No, he lived.
死んではいません倒れていた
I found him unconscious in the wilds, and I took care of him.
回復を打てて
With these hands, I...
今頃オシトル
At this moment, Lord Oshiro should be riding out to save you, Nekone. And General Vodai will be waiting. I knew it was wrong, but I had no choice. Entua's voice is heavy with anguish, but her words fell on deaf ears. Vodai is alive? Dear brother, with Vodai. In the fog of repressed memory, something stirs. But my dear brother is... will never come. Nekone? Dear brother will not come. Nekone? You will not help me. That should not happen. I am the only one left who knows about my dear brother. Nah. That is so fucking tragic that she thinks she's a burden. Like that. That's actually so sad. Aw, man. To dear brother, I'm merely... No, my dear brother will not come. What? My dear brother will not rescue me. There's no way he will. What are you saying? Lord Oshiro would never abandon you. I am the one who knows. I'm the only reason that in a convoy. It would be better for my dear brother if I were gone. All I do is hurt him. I should just disappear. To rescue me, even through all that? No, he wouldn't. I know Lord Oshiro will come for you, Nekone. You are just trying to protect Lord Oshiro. No, No, you must know. Lord Oshiro will come. I know he will. A faint voice can be heard in the darkness. It rings through the forest, distant but clear. Yeah. Nekone, where are you? Dear brother?
Are you here? Nekone!
In an instant, Nekone shoots to her feet. No, you mustn't. Please. Yo, part 2? The sudden push startles Entua, and she falls back. Nekone bolts. Stumbling and tripping over herself, she runs forward without stopping, as if exonerably drawn into the dark. She finds a warp door tied to a tree nearby, likely Entua's mount. Fumbling with the ropes around the tree, Nekone loosens its leash and climbs onto the steed's back. Move! Go! Hurry! Feeling the kicks at its side, the warp door jolts away in a swift dash. Trees surround them on all sides, appearing and vanishing into the night, with massive spindling branches spread like fiends with arms outstretched. Damn. I mean, I just want to comment on that. The writing in this game is so descriptive. That is a really cool way to describe dense forest in this mood. Nekone desperately clutches onto the warp door. You're not my dear brother. Not my dear brother. Please stay away. Stay away. Dear brother. Dear brother. Entua desperately chases after Nekone, losing sight of her in the dark woods. Nekone, it's dangerous out there. Please come back. As she struggles to keep track of the faint figure between the trees, she realizes another presence is very close by. An overpowering presence, choking and oppressive, even in the dark of the wilds. Entua recognizes it immediately. The fighting spirit of a Mononofu.
You.
He spares Entua a brief glance, but immediately gazes ahead into the depths of the forest.
He comes. I can feel the breath of his Akuruka upon mine. He comes.
Vodai laughs, almost in delirium, as if his appetite for battle has driven him to madness. But Entua has regained her composure. I will go after Nekone.
Leave her.
But
Oshtor.
Vodai strides away from Entua, his steps confident and purposeful. Entua knows that this man now faces his death in battle with as much certainty as he faced life. It's his natural course. Please, I just want to ask you one thing. At that last desperate outburst, Vodai halts. If you were going to your death and leaving a daughter behind, what would your final words to her be?
I have no daughter. I live alone. I fight alone. And die alone. Such is my path, and I have never considered another.
A faint smile crosses his face, as if for himself alone.
Live your own life.
With that, Vodai leaves Entua behind. Isn't that kind of what her dad... yeah, that's really, really close, in a way. Entua stands frozen there, as if there was one more thing she didn't get to say. Her eyes shine with tears. I slow down, struggling to catch my breath. I've run down the entire mountain path, shouting Nekone's name for as long as I can. I can see it's close to dawn already.
The place they marked should be somewhere around here.
Straining my eyes, I carefully make my way between the rocks.
Wait. I know this place.
Eventually, I reach a clearing. In the center of what seems to be a vast cliff plateau, I can see two massive craters. This is where Oshito and Vodai fought and perished in battle, but across the plateau, I can feel something. An unmistakable aura of power.
I've been waiting for you, Oshito.
I know that voice. No, but that's impossible. As the figure speaks, the morning sun creeps over the horizon. The first ray of sunlight illuminates the man before me. can only hope. He's very weak.
Budai! But you died. I saw you fall. I cannot die. Even if I must feast upon corpses, drink foul water, live in disgrace, I cannot die until we have settled our score. That's why you took Nekone? Where? Where have you hidden her? I do not know. What? My sole purpose is to finish our battle. I care for nothing else.
With each thundering step, Vodai moves closer to his archenemy.
If you do not know, then get out of my way. I have no time to waste on you. I will not yield. I care nothing for the life of an insect. The battlefield knows neither lord nor peasant. All that matters is the will to crush your enemy. If you would walk forward, you must do so over my broken body.
He forms and like there's still a hole in him. Vodai unleashes the power of his Akuruka. I can feel the raw power of his fury caress my skin, like tiny shocks.
Then I have no choice. I'll break through you and move on. I'll see you return to dust, Vodai. Let's go.
Are we gonna have to do this? We grip each other in furious deadlock. Monstrous feet planted upon the dry ground. Cracks spreading outward in the rock as we struggle.
As expected, Ostor.
I would be in trouble if I have to just keep grappling him head on. Oh. I managed to land a headbutt on Vodai, putting some distance between us. Then without missing a beat, I slammed my fist into his stomach. Vodai staggers back with a couple thundering steps.
A fine blow. Good. Good. This is why I cannot stop fighting.
An eerie smile spreads across Vodai's face, as if he felt no pain from my last hit. This is Vodai I'm fighting. If I stay too far away, my attacks won't get through his armor. I'll have to rely on close combat. But that puts me within Vodai's reach.
What's the matter? You hesitate even now. I will strike instead.
He's coming. He charges me with speed that doesn't seem possible with his massive body. I narrowly managed to dodge it at the last second.
Not good enough.
Yeah, Haku has got a lot more effective. Oh, even more color.
Take this! Is that all?
The struggle continues like two Goliaths dancing across thin ice.
This is true joy.
Fighting Vodai head on. Everything tells me I should be helpless against all this. I'm lucky I can even withstand him. Facing the Colossus head on, I keep looking for opportunities to strike, but they never come. He's definitely strong, but something about his movements doesn't feel right. He's too reckless. In a way, I can see a warrior seeking an honorable death. That doesn't mean they have a death wish. But here, Vodai fights like he doesn't care if he lives or dies, as long as he takes me down.
You would sacrifice your own life to kill me. If my battle must end one day, then it is not so bad for my life to end with them.
His fighting spirit shakes the very land beneath us.
I know you feel the same way, Ostor. not good. If this goes on,
思うわけないかな。
Oh? I think he knows you're wrong. Was that the gang? A sharp voice rings out and the battlefield falls still for a moment.
こんなところで何をしてる
What are you doing here?
everyone.
You know what? Yeah, we have fought this man on foot before. The big difference is now we have friends with us. Kuon and the others stand at the ready. They gather around me protectively.
How did you? Why are you here?
ウルールたちが知ら
The twins let us know all about how you were looking distressed and ran off
どこ
somewhere.
かへ出かけたって。それで叩き起こさ
And
れ
they woke us all up to chase after you.
見れば一人で
You thought you could run off to have some fun all by yourself?
兄上が行くと
Anywhere my brother goes, I must follow.
あまりグーチ
You
ョ
shouldn't make her worry so much.
知らせ
We informed.
秘密に
We thought it was our duty to keep your affair secret, but you did not tell us to keep quiet. Yeah, Oshidor has no friends reminds me of Rufus. You know, I do kind of see like a bit of that in there, yeah.
They're not wrong, but it's only because I didn't have the time to tell them.
ですが
But why?
答えなくていいから
He doesn't have an
どう
answer.
せ理由があるから
Or he doesn't have to answer. He's got a good reason.
理由な
Oh,
んか
who cares about reasons? Can we get to the fighting now? Can we? A discussion best saved for afterwards, I'd say.
何でもいいの
Let us resolve this quickly. He will regret causing me to lose sleep. Anju's here too?
正常に夜更かし
We shall lend him here,
つけさせるわ
and he will disturb my leash's rest no longer.
I'm glad to have your support, but this fight is beyond your power. I see you have not changed, Oshidor. Whenever you fight, your allies rush to your side without care or fear for their own lives. An amusing pattern indeed. But on the battlefield, you can only trust your own power. Well, this is our plan from the start, yeah?
That's how it goes. Everyone readies their weapons.
Very well. Soon enough, you will understand that you are merely dead weight in this battle. You will all die with him.
Damn. And there's something too about like the game objectives here too. Like, it's like you only lose if Oshidor is defeated. When I read that, it's like these people will like fight to the death for Oshidor, and it's like, damn. Let's get our big hitters. Lunatia might actually be kind of good here with the like defense down. Remove buff, taunt, drain, zeal. Sheep stance. Knockback. I didn't realize Atsui's thing now has a decreased attack. Remove buff taunt. Yeah, having a hard time picking who I want here, but I think we'll do something like this. Oh, no more units? If I have to get rid of someone, I guess it's here. This is like getting the the Divine Knight fights in Cold Steel. Yeah, I wonder why only 7 units. Oh, that's a cool touch with like the rain. Oh my god, 400 damage? Just being near him hurts that much? Is that what I'm getting? At the beginning of the unit's turn, enemies within range take 20% of their health and damage. Oh, it's 20%. That's why it was so much. I see.
獲物はどこだ？早く終わらせないと。待ちくたびれたい。そうやさ。勝利のために。
Can we reach him? We can't.
おいたをする人はです。
Not after moving.
主様のために。
I do kind of want to stay here. We can't stab him yet. If we're already going to be in range, might as well get behind him. And get rid of his defense. Oh, if he targets my little guys though, it's so over. Oh. Oh no! You know what? Let's rethink this fight. Why is he so fucking strong? Who did we lose? We lost Atui? Ah, that's gonna hurt. No, we can't. I actually don't think we can stick with that. Because Atui has damage down, and we need that really bad. Yeah, my hope was that I was going to be able to maneuver everyone up to Oshtor, but... Here. Okay, and we'll take like if we get right here, I don't think he can move up. We'll stay there for everyone's protection. Only problem is now, I don't know how to get everyone up. Okay, is he dead? Oh my gosh, we're dead. Do we have like the reversal of fate? Okay, good, good. Without reversal of fate, that would have been completely over. Fuck, man. Why you gotta move in like such a weird spot? Does me healing give anything? Might as well do it, even if it gives us nothing. Gave us XP. What are the chances we actually slow and stupefy this guy? Ogi is one brave motherfucker. Greatly advanced turn order. Oh. If we're advancing turn order, I want to get up to Atsui, but she's like way back there. Kyudo would be good. Was Kyudo next though? I didn't look. Kyudo is going pretty late. But still not before the monster, so it doesn't really matter. If we want to abuse turn order, it'd probably end up being Ogi. But we can't do that after moving. Damn, how do I... Did we just all get right here? I'm grouping up and I don't like it. It's so damn hard. How? I'm concerned. I don't know how they expect you to do this. What's our abilities again? How do I get the one with the attack down? I have to be close.
の約束でみんなにも痛みは抜けた。これからみんなにも
Can't
さ
hit
あ
that.
頑張って。これから
Why am I bad at that one?
痛みは抜けた。この約束で
Okay.
みんなにも痛みは抜けた。死にたいやつから前へ出ろ。
We'll continue to be bold with No City.
体がほぐ
I
れ
think we can get our crit here too.
どうだ、そろそろ本気を出そうか。下がれ下がれ、圧巻だもよ。その目を見開きしかと見
Have we seen this before? I don't know if we've ever done a final strike.
正義の一撃を。
No, we have. I think I remember this.
じゃあ決まったな。
Maybe just not in this game. Yeah, that's the first achievement. I got the achievement for doing a final strike for the first time. Jigo physics are real.
慎重に行かないと。
It's true. Big No City.
おいたをする人は目です。
Oh, Fumino's got gigantic heals. 457 is
よろしいです。
not a small amount.
抜けてたぞ。
勝利のためにどう戦おうか。癒し美しみを。みんなにも痛みは抜けた。主様のために。
Curse and drain health. I curse this man.
いかがですか。これじゃ主様へ。
And then we're ready. We're already in range. I don't want them to target No City if I can avoid it. The twins are dead. Everyone behind them might be dead too. Oh, we're fine.
早く終わらせないと。 さて、どう攻めるか。
Yeah, we're doing a good amount of damage with our teammates here. Because even like... Oh, that flame sigil sucks.
来るかよ。我に力を。
Even with like the Akurika, Oshtor is only doing about as much as like 3 attacks. is that attack down gonna stay? One more turn.
そうやさ面白かった頑張りますね
I don't think we live. We might be cooked.
コツはハブリの皆のようにあまり手加減できなくてごめんなさい問題なしまだ追いかけます
You're kidding me. If Fumito's dead, we're all dead. Like, that's the end of the run.
勝利のために癒し慈しみはさあ痛みは抜けた離れた敵なら私が死にたいやつから前へ出ろいい的だな
We're getting close to leveling up. Maybe that'll take me over. We have no idea.
待ちくたびれた
Nah, man, not the desperation. Is that just like guaranteed?
生きとるて
How does it proc that? I don't want that to happen. When health is less than 25%, zeal is increased to 100. We can't hit him until after Fumito and them get out of the way.
頑張りますね
We can't heal until... We can't heal if we move.
よろしいですか
If I'm being hopeful, he targets only Oshtor. The twins are dead. Oh, we're dead. Okay, is this just like failed dialogue? Okay. I don't know where to take this. We were healing enough. We'll just do like a full retry. Maybe it has to do with what I have on Push Door? Like we could be changing out his items? Yeah, no effect to do overlapping skill. That's nothing then. He does a lot of fire. That's a lot of fire damage. Reduce fire by 25. Yeah, don't move very far on to Vodai's attack range, yeah. The other thing I'd probably throw on... We probably don't need that movement. We could give ourselves our very own desperation, but the problem here is I don't think we have a problem staying out of Overzeal or whatever. Maybe like Swift Heart. No. Stalwart. Just big defense. And then... Yeah, Fumito wasn't even equipped with anything. Let's give Fumito, like, When health is lower than 25 damage, increased by 30. Desperation. We'll give Fumito stealth because she's not an attacker. Who else did I have in there? Forget what Atui's abilities are. Does she have a escape death too? Art of Revenge. So the escape death works for her. And Kuon does not have anything on her either. So for Kuon... we'll give her more movement. We'll give her, like, Clear Mind and Anti-Poison. Or Guarding, too. Yeah, that's good. Where is No City? Or maybe I should get Ogi up here and No City in the back. Yeah, what's his range? One tile and two tile? Three and two. So as long as I'm not within 3 of him after he moves 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If I just move right here, I think I'm okay. Right? He's right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if that's in range. I don't know if my hitbox is nuts. My hitbox is nuts. But 190 is way, way less than before.
姉上の障害を排除します。
We'll send Ogi out far
死にたいやつから前へ出る。
with no city.
慎重に行かないと。
Kudu, maybe a little weird there.
少年バカな。
Recover health, recover status.
無理は元気。
If I move right here. And then we'll have Atsui be a little bit of a freak.
ふーちゃんのために一肌脱ぎます。まあ、よろしいですか？覚悟、観念してください。
Can the twins jump? They can't jump. We've kind of like blocked them out of doing anything. Oh, that's unlucky. Atsui, you're a trooper.
さて、どうするか。
I think we need to get someone to heal Atsui like pronto.
早く終わらせないと。 少年バカな。
We're gonna get hit so hard with the AoE here.
見やすい苦しみは。みんなにも無理は現金かな。それじゃ行く？うわー、そうやさ。 次は誰や？どうかお手柔らかに。まあ、怪我を受け入れてください。少しはお姉さんらしいところ見せないと。
Yeah, Fumino needs to hit these crits. Refund for the turn costs.
よろしいですか？オーケー。リトルミンからの祝福ですね。 見心のままに。
退路はないようですね。
Get slowed.
こんなところですか。
さて、どう攻めるか。
That was really bad.
いい的だな。
Yeah, we can go in and out from getting hit there. Who gets hurt? Just Kyudu? Yeah, Yeah, fancy attack for a relative. Oh, fuck, I thought Kuon was standing there. She gonna be okay? Oh, that's nothing. Is that barrier of absolution working? What is that? Reduces damage for self and allies within range. Oh! Oh, that is so handy for us there. We don't need to move. Actually, he's doing fine. Fumido can take care of Oshikar.
慎重に行かないと。やったかな。うちに任してや。行くで。
さて行きますよ。長期
Yeah, that attack looks pretty big too, for 83 damage.
さて、どう攻めるか。どうだ。いざ参ります。動きを
Yeah, it's like nothing even happened to Oshikar. You know, Peak would be like baiting out his zeal. Alright, what's he doing? Oh, is he going for Atsui? Man. But just the one. Why is Atsui getting all the attention here? What'd she do? Oh, you know, it's because he knows. He knows that Atsui is the danger here. With the attack down. And run away. Yeah, like significantly more, less damage on our end this time. Oh, you telling me he's stronger? Say less. Can we daze him? cannot daze him.
死人に口なし長期
我が熱き思いしかと見よ。
Get beat, get beat.
蹴散らしてくれる。渾身の一撃。私に続いて。
You know, I think Kuon might have had something too, right? Decreased defense. It wasn't just the Tia who had that.
痛かったで。いざ参ります。
Alright, where's he going? Thank you, Barrier of Absolution. Oh, that hurt. Okay, the twins are dead. That's fine. They were doing a bit, but I wouldn't say they were critical. Yeah, so we have decreased speed or the fixed. 81 or 73? We might get more out of the 73. Oh. Bad, bad. Can't even get Ogian anymore. Oh, if we're lucky, I think we can actually get him out of his desperation. We already got him out of his desperation. Sorry, Atsui, you might be dead. Atsui is still alive. What a fighter. Let's do fixed damage. Oh, that's new.
いい感じや。
Dude, Atsui is doing almost as much damage as Oshito would be doing. Like, that's
いい感じや。
a lot of damage. Yeah, Atsui carries the game. It's just that she has that like 2 range too, which is like really, really nice. Also, Kyoto knows today for you too. Oh, I could see it.
どうかお手柔らかに。すぐに癒しますから。よろしいですか？
Okay, is this GG? It's GG. Second phase. Damn. I think that was like the first one we like fully lost, huh? Oh, no. The first mission in this game we lost to. The Kimao Mao's just completely destroyed Kuon on stream 1. So the things I've failed in Mask of Truth so far is a couple of monkeys and Vodai. Something to think about. Very cool fight though. Yeah, as usual, Vodai is still a hard fight. Yeah, even at like fucking 10% power or whatever. Forgot I had my flan this whole time. I would have had the perfect opportunity to eat most of it while I was doing that fight. Because I don't really have to talk when I'm fighting. And here I am now. The moment I have to talk, a bunch of flan in my mouth.
As expected, Oshtor's troops are not to be easily dealt with.
Even Vodai seems to be tiring out. We're all battered and wounded, but victory seems like it's finally within our grasp. Summoning the last reserves of our strength, we launch one final attack from all sides.
You dare!
Go for the eyes! Yo, this spin around though with everyone swinging? That's kind of sick. Yo, wait, that teamwork though. He struggles for a brief moment, trying to deal with us all at once, and I see my chance. Now! I'm there in seconds, ready to strike at his front.
Take this!
Now within range, I bring a fierce right hook into the defenseless Vodai's face. But... he tiger drops our ass?! We actually got tiger dropped. Somehow Vodai managed to manage the perfect wind-up. His fists slam into me and I'm sent crashing back to the ground.
He's strong. Too strong. What is this, Oshtor? The man I know would not fall prey to such petty tricks.
I have no time to react. His fists slam into me again.
Too eager, perhaps. Did you think you had already won?
I try to defend myself somehow, but there's not enough power. But there's enough power in every strike to break through to my very core.
What's wrong? Are you finished already?
Vodai's assault is merciless. His fists rain down, one brutal punch after another. This is no longer a battle, but a one-sided beatdown. Atsui, don't laugh, we're dying. Lady Atsui, careful. Do not move so close. The others try to help, but Vodai's assault has turned the air turbulent and wild. They can hardly keep hold of their weapons, let alone hit him. Are we due for a Nekone redemption? I take each of his painful strikes, an unrelenting hail of punches, refusing to give in.
This isn't just his own reckless power anymore. Kurika must be responding to Vodai's will and bloodlust. I cannot call you my nemesis like this!
Whoa! He lifts me bodily by the neck. I can feel his fingers choking me. Even as I try to resist, I can't summon up any more strength in my body.
With all my pride as a Mononofu, but I is sacrificing whatever life he has left to kill me.
Huh. You know, interesting that he's thinking of this now more as being Oshtor than it is being Haku, because I don't know if he would sit there and call himself a Mononofu, like, in a moment like this.
At this rate, did life in the court tame you, Oshtor? Has all your political scheming blunted your fangs?
As Vodai roars in fury, I feel his grip tighten on my throat.
For all your power, this is all you could do then!
His fingers close fully around my throat. Our monstrous bodies creak with the strain.
You are weak, and you will perish here!
At that moment. Yeah. The cry pierces the air. For a moment, nothing else matters. Please stop. Stop it! No, dear brother. My dear brother is... But you are still my precious dear brother. So please. Actual deja vu, yeah, true. Dear brother. Through the haze, I see tears spilling from Nekone's eyes. And that changes everything. A chuckle escapes me, soft and gentle, entirely unfit for a bloody battlefield like this. I finally remembered who I am. Something passes through everyone watching the fight. Even through Vodai himself. They can tell something in the air has changed. Vodai tries to tighten his fingers to finish his opponent off. They don't move. His fingers, determined to choke the life out of me, cannot resist against my own hand. Moments ago, lifeless and numb.
Nekone is here with me.
Just that fact alone floods me with power. Even through the pain, my twisted, bloodied face creases into a monstrous smile. And now, finally, I understand. I stand as Vodai's eternal nemesis. For as long as he lives, he will fight me, even if it destroys him to do so.
What I must do is... You challenged me, and I have my reply. What? You told me, if your battling must come to an end, you would content yourself with death through it. Then I accept it as my duty to fight you here. As a Nakuru Turuka, I have no objections. At long last, you show me the strength of your will. And I will not be dragged down with you, for I have others I must protect.
Can we do another cool punch into the middle of his chest?
Enough of your audacity! Oshtor! This battle of Akuruturuka, this battle that I have longed for. We decide it, here and now!
I accept. This fight's already beyond any mortal power. Mask against mask, raw unearthly might, clashing against its equal force. The very land shakes. It's like watching two grand statues, abstract icons in infinite opposition, locked in endless battle for the amusement of gods. However, with each colossal fist swung, something begins to change. Budai trails a strange glittering light with each movement, as if he's shedding tiny brilliant scales. His massive body is slowly deteriorating and dissolving into salt.
This is all I've ever wanted. This is the true meaning of my life. But you have been... No more words.
With an expression of rapturous joy, Budai fights with all his power. Budai fights. He's kind of like a more fucked up Xenos. And then finally...
Such joy. I have never known such happiness. This is what it is to fight. This is a fight to the death. What meaning is there in a long life ended in bed? This is what it means to live, to battle, to struggle, to devour. Let us duel again in Denbokshiri, or Stor. I am Budai, of the 8 Pillar Generals. I am Budai, the Vanguard.
That's gonna be a lot of salt. Can you see it? The specter that flashed across the screen? Oh? Also, Weissman welcomes. True. Hydration, thank you. I think I might have missed the specter. I take a step towards her, dragging my massive body forward. Would I fight good end? Though still shaking with fear, Nekone wipes her tears away, looking up into the monstrous face of her towering brother.
Are you
Unharmed. Just hungry, perhaps? Or... After keeping her silence for so long, Nekone finally speaks. Why?
What is wrong?
Why did you come to save me? I'm useless. All I ever do is worry you, but you still... Yeah, we got our screenshot of the CG, but this dialogue too, though. Why, dear brother? Why do you always do this? Why? Nekone's quavering voice fails her. She falls silent, shaking with emotion.
What?
A colossal finger gently wipes away the flow of tears on her cheek. There is no brother that does not worry for his sister. Dear brother. Dear brother. It's like, damn. Nekone throws her arms around the massive finger, rubbing her tearful face against its metal-like surface. Now, let us go home. Everyone is
Mother is waiting.
Yes. Nekone nods gently.
兄様
Dear brother,
一緒に
let's go together.
Indeed. Together.
兄様
Dear brother. Color drains from the Kuruturika's eyes, and he slowly tilts backwards. Dear brother? With one last broken roar, his giant body crumples to the ground, and soon shifts back to the familiar form of Oshtor. Sir Oshtor! Everyone rushes to his side.
傷が深いです
These wounds are deep.
早く手当て
We have to get him help!
今
I can stop his bleeding at least.
しっかりするのじゃおし
Pull yourself together, Oshtor!
傷に触ります
That will aggravate his wound. Please do not shake him.
このままじゃ
If this keeps up. Oshtor!
俺のせい
Get him on my back!
急いで
Hurry.
何か祝いつけるの
Do we have something to keep him still?
この帯を使うと
Use this sash. Dear brother. Hoisted on Jack Walt's back, they manage to keep him as stable as they can, bound in sashes and straps. The group quickly descends down the mountain path. And so the battlefield is empty once more. Powdery salt dances upon the wind. The remains of the warrior called Vodai. But as if to break the silence, the nearby bushes shake. Entua, what will you do now? Someone limps out of the brush, holding their shoulder. I feel like Entua could have gotten away with this scot-free if she, like, maybe didn't tell Nekone who she was. Entua staggers towards the pile of salt that was once Vodai. Steps away, she falls to her knees, as if she's on the verge of collapse. She reaches into the pile of salt and pulls something. Is she gonna pull out the mask?
ごめん
All that remains is the mask.
満足
Are you happy? Is this what you wanted?
おばあちゃん
And then, though they've been dry for some time, her eyes sting with tears once more. Finally, she realizes it.
お父さん
Father. That was all she wanted. To call someone that one last time. I feel like she's done. It would be crazy work for her to put on that mask. Sorry, eating the flan. Deserved. Half a month after my duel to the death with Vodai. For a while, all of Eminakama was in uproar after hearing that Oshtar had been gravely wounded. However, things are finally calming down. Suppose I dozed off. It's a quiet afternoon in the office.
いかんな。まだ仕事が残っているというのに。
Oh, that's no good. Still have work to do. Oh. I try to rise from my seat, but a dull pain shoots through the spine. Unable to bear it, I sink back down into the chair.
しかし、
Still,
今
when I think about it now, it all seems so distant and unreal, like a dream. It's been some time since my showdown with Vodai. I guess I need a little more time before I'm back to normal. But I'm well aware that I'm not recovering at the same pace a normal person would.
これが
The power of the Kuruka.
力。
As I straighten the face of the desk again. It's a sneeze. Should I do it? I don't want to do it because my nose is going to get stuffy if I do. I think we're good. The blanket resting around my shoulder slips off.
誰かがかけ
I
て
guess someone put that on me. Have we been in a coma this whole time, or like, have we been okay? Grateful for the thoughtfulness, I fold up the fallen blanket and take a look around the room.
誰もいないの
Huh. Nobody's here.
そう
That reminds me.
確か
I vaguely recall Ogi saying something about taking stock of some things in the hall today. You offering some Kyujiri or something. Okay, we've been awake. No coma.
また物資を送ってくれる
Is that to give him more supplies, though? I know Dodati is here, but this is unexpected generosity.
顔を出しに行くか
I guess I should show my face.
主様
Master,
と
ah, it's
お
you.
前たちか
What's the
ど
matter?
うした
ずっと見て
We've been watching.
おそばに控
We have been ever by your side, waiting for you to awaken.
待っていた
Waiting.
どうした
Why? Did something happen?
何か
え呼んでい
A
る
summons.
王妃さんが
Ogi has called for you. They have finished taking inventory of Kyujiri's
みん
gifts.
な終わったと頼まれ
He told us
た主様が起きら
that
れ
when our master wakes up, we were to tell you to come to the Grand Hall.
大広間
The Grand Hall.
広間では
Not one of the staterooms?
入りきらなか
Wouldn't
った
fit.
量が多
It
す
was
ぎて
too much. The stateroom would have been filled to bursting.
手狭って
Completely filled.
ど
How
れだ
much
け
did they
の
actually
人が来た
send?
っていううん
Huh. He said to do it when I woke up. Does that mean Ogi visited while I was
それ
asleep?
が寝ている時にそれならば起こしてくれればよい
You
と
could have woken me up, you know?
伝言の手
That
間
would
も
have saved the trouble of
省けた
taking a message.
疲れて
You're tired.
主様は疲れが
Master has built up
溜まっておられる
fatigue.
ようです
そっか
I see. Everyone's still trying to take care of me while I'm still recovering from my fight with
緊張して
Murai.
はないからおかげでよく眠れたよ
I have you to thank for my restful sleep, then. Thank you. Both of you.
後で
I should remember to thank everyone else later,
言って
too.
おかねばな
I feel much better.
だいぶ楽
こちらこそ
Likewise.
むしろ
We should be the ones thanking you.
礼をいい眼福だった
Sight for sore eyes.
主様
Master's sleeping face has quite a different charm when not viewed from the dark beneath the covers.
もう少し
Wanted to keep watching.
思ったより
You woke up a
早
bit
く
earlier than expected, so that was disappointing.
残念です
You two. My shoulders slump a bit. All of a sudden, my energy seems to have faded.
この二人は
These two, the grief.
話というこ
They
とで
can't ever just let me have a nice moment.
まあいい
Oh well.
ともかく
In any case, I may be late, but
王
I
妃
should
の
go see what
ところに
Ogi's up
行くとす
to.
るか
As I get ready to stand, I feel someone's presence outside my door.
兄様入ってもよろしいです
One or two lethal comes Thursday night or Sunday night or something. I could hit a prime. Oh, Okay, I might have a collab. Might have a collab on Sunday. Wait, is Sunday? Let me check the day. Because I was considering hopping into I mean, if it was open, Sunday. Saturday is Friday. Okay. That is, or yeah, 5 is Saturday. Anyways, I'll keep that in mind, and then let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, damn. Thunder just messaged me on Discord like a couple of, well, a while. We've been going for a while. I woke up late. Okay, boys, I'm cooked. I'm leaving the country in 2 days. Oh. Hopefully for good reasons and not bad ones. I know the country is in kind of a certain state. Dear brother, may I come in? Nekane sounds more anxious than usual.
ああ
Yes.
失礼するです
Pardon me. Seeing the twins at my side, Nekone hesitates for a moment.
お前たち
Would you mind going on ahead? Let Ogi know that I need a little longer.
と伝えてもらえるか
The twins look up at my order. Without a word, they rise and make their way outside, apparently realizing my intent.
どうしたの
Completely legal. Okay.
何か急用か
What's the matter? Is it an emergency? Nekone seems like she wants to say something.
兄様
Dear brother.
そのお体の具合
Hold
は
on. Let me send a message to Thunder real quick, and then I'll get back real quick. Think you'll be gone for 2 weeks? Oh man. I mean, hopefully it's not like anything too bad. Yeah. Let me take a look tonight. Oh, vacation time in Mexico. Hope it's fun. I've heard the beaches are nice. I've only ever been kind of like to the border towns of Mexico, but never anywhere else. Because I have like a lot of family out there. How are you feeling?
I still have a ways to go before I'm back to normal. I can work well enough. I apologize if I've worried you, Nekone.
Even though you're my dear brother, you still stand in formality.
They say it's only right to show good manners to those you're close to.
I give her a smile, but she only ventures quietly closer. And then she climbs up to sit on my lap.
Well, this is rare. Looking for affection?
Absolutely not. Despite her words, she shuffles in close and doesn't seem to want to leave. Recently, dear brother, I believe you've changed.
You too, Nekone. You feel a lot closer. Your true feelings can be changed at will. It's a gradual process, and it spreads through you without you choosing it. Maybe I was trying too hard to act like Nekone's true brother. That had been weighing her down.
Without realizing it, I find myself gently stroking Nekone's hair. Dear brother. Nekone doesn't seem to object. She sits there, eyes barely open.
Just remembered, Ogi's waiting.
May I come with you?
Yes, let us go.
Standing up, I take a moment to straighten my robes and open the door. We've been given the permission finally, yeah. And also, Jeremy, very true. As long as we have internet, we can survive.
Why are you still here?
Tame. We believe your duty as master is to give us as much of yourself as possible, instead of being wanted.
What are you two saying?
Siri's trolling me. Need to reopen my VTube studio. As long as I have H, I will survive. The indomitable H spirit. At my side, Nekone blushes profusely. Led by the twins, we arrive in front of the grand hall mentioned by Ogi's message. To have too many supplies to fit into the normal staterooms. Did they really send us that much? We cannot say. We did not see when they were carrying it in, so we do not know.
Have you heard anything, Nekone?
Nothing specific, though I know it was intended as a token of deep friendship and affection from Kyujiri. Is it soldiers?
In any case, we'll find out once we open it. Now then.
Opening the doors to the grand hall, I take a look around to find Ogi.
Ogi, I apologize for the wait. So where are these supplies?
That's a lot of supplies. I trail off, seeing the absolute mountain before me. Weapons, armor, food, all sorts of other commodities piled high. Ah, Oshitor, I see you're awake. You seemed exhausted, so I thought it'd be a shame to disturb you unnecessarily.
Yes, well, thank you. Your thoughtfulness ensured I got some actual rest.
That is thanks enough. Perhaps. Can't have you collapsing on us after all. Do be careful.
Point taken. I'll be sure to remember it. Now, this is what you were talking about.
These are the supplies sent by Kyujiri. I thought you might like to do a personal inspection.
This is everything then? Well, this is an extraordinary amount.
So, Ogi, they say this is the last of it. Soroshitor, are you feeling any better?
Thanks to you. I'd forgotten you were helping out here as well, Vidatia.
Yes, lots of the goods were addressed to me specifically, so I thought I should check.
Addressed to you, Vidatia? Are these not simple relief supplies from Lord Ozen?
Yes, but my father insisted and sent quite a lot of things. Here you are, Soroshitor.
I take the paper from her hands. Some kind of shipping manifest. This list is quite comprehensive. Arms and armor, preserved foods, even luxury items like mirrors and fabric. Not merely war supplies, then.
Yes, a large portion of these are gifts to Her Highness. It seems they wish to prove the strength of their loyalty with this gesture.
But even so, isn't this a bit much? I think it borders on excessive.
Checking the inventory is a struggle in itself. Generous. This amount is even more than they were offered supplies to the, this amount is even more than when they offered supplies to the Imperial capital.
An expression of their loyalty without regard for personal profit.
Certainly they couldn't have justified such a gift otherwise.
It's a fine thing to express such high-minded sentiment.
I skimmed down the notes, stopping at a list of goods that are more than likely to Titia's.
More than that, however, this seems an implicit request to take care of his daughter.
The items addressed to her include chest of drawers, dressing tables, things that more suggest a dowry than a supplies for war. Quite possible. She seemed to be the apple of his eye after all. The Titia's face reddens and she hangs her head. Seems that occurred to her as well.
I guess Kyujuri's Aolo is still as doting as ever. But I must say, I'm glad to have so many supplies at hand. With this, Anakamui can be...
Oh, Shinanon? We haven't seen you in a while. Wow, awesome! Super awesome! As I near the mountain of offerings, I'm interrupted by a loud, gleeful cry from near the entrance. That sounds like... Heralded by a cheery shout and the sound of her bounding across the hall, Shinanon flies into the room.
What are you up to here? Are you playing by yourself?
No, I got everyone here.
Everyone?
Now, Shinanon, you shouldn't run off like that. If you trip again, it'll be your own fault. I'll be fine. But this is super awesome. Look, it's all piled up like mountains. My, it really is. So many fabrics and foods. This is the scale of Kyujuri's aid. Oh, such generosity.
The delighted reaction fills the room.
Anju in particular seems transfixed, inspecting the rare items with satisfaction.
My liege, why has everyone suddenly appeared here?
I heard from Natia that we had a shipment in Kyujuri, or from Kyujuri. I got curious and wanted to see what they sent. And then Shinanon pulled me here, and we joined up with Her Highness and Miss Munechika along the way. I heard there was a load of treasure.
Not sure if it can be called treasure, but there certainly are loads of it.
I heard Aditya's report as well. But what a grand tribute. It dwarfs even the offerings sent to us back in the Imperial capital. It is the first time I've seen such a vast array of offerings and curiosities in one place. They even have these more luxurious items, I see.
Guess that comes as no surprise. Everything that was sent to the princess was probably carefully selected. Only the best of the best.
Most of these are supplies for war, then. Yes, the majority of the supplies are things such as armaments and other items of martial use. Yet there are some less austere articles among the pile. Fine clothes for stitching, mirrors, not all meant for the armor's use, I suspect. And these are medicinal plants. They really have a fine selection of herbs. And there's so much of everything, too. She gazes admiringly at the samples on hand. They're rare enough to impress even a seasoned apothecary, it seems. Hey, is any of it super tasty? Yes, but most of the food is dried or preserved. Sadly, the vast majority of it is unlikely to feature super tastiness. Does that mean there are some? Hey, can I eat that? I want to see Ogi interact with kids more. I feel like he'd be like very dry but good with kids. Food is good, but there are quite a few curiosities here. Why don't we go look for some treasure? Oh, treasure hunt! Good, off we go, Shinanon. My leash. As Anju prepares to dash off, Munechika stops her with a sharp reprimand. Others are watching. Do not act on such juvenile impulse. You are the divine scion and must conduct yourself with the dignity required. Should be fine for a bit. Always so rigid. Fine, dignity it is. Anju looks moodily away from Munichika's accusing stare, admitting defeat. I think just looking around should be okay. Guan leans over the pile of offerings, gently lifting up one of the bolts of cloth. Oh. Thunder got back to me, let me see. Yami wouldn't actually call me. Notifications are wacky. I'm able to see why we're not driving to Mexico. It's because our landing location should be on the opposite side of the US-Mexico border. That is called the Utama pattern. It's dyed with pigment that can only be gathered in my country. I'm so jealous. They didn't have dyed cloth like this back home. Hey, what do you think? Does it bring out my eyes? Imagine they just randomly give Kuon like a costume change. She wraps the fabric around herself like part of a robe, throwing a playful question my way. Yes, it suits you well. It matches your hair perfectly. What do you think, Zoroaster?
Indeed, a fine match.
Very much. You have a glow about you, just like Miss Utari. Utari mention? Thank you, guys. The material's so nice. Kuon sways slightly, stroking the fabric wrapped around her. She seems practically entranced. I bet I could make something useful, something beautiful out of you. What could you be? Miss Kuon, if you want that fabric, I can just give it to you. But I thought this was an offering to Anakamwe. I can't just take it, can I? Yes, that's part of what my father had sent to me. As long as Zoroaster doesn't object. Zoroaster, is that alright with you?
I don't mind. These items are sent to you, Diditia. They're yours to give as you please. Her face brightens with immediate earnest happiness.
Thank you, Miss Kuon. Please accept this. Really? Thank you, Diditia.
At her words, Kuon happily embraces the fabric, nuzzling against it in delight.
What do you think you'll make? An apere would be good. Or even a tupai. It could also keep you very warm if you make it into a scarf. That's true. What should I do?
Fumino perks up, addressing the cheerful Kuon.
But Ku, has your sewing improved? I'm better than I used to be. Is that so? I remember Ku trying to make simple scarves and ending up with nothing but a massive ball of thread. Come on, I can sew my own clothes now. But this will be the first time I've worked with such fine material.
A bit uneasily, she drops her gaze to the cloth that Diditia gave her. Now that I think about it, she offered to make me some new clothes before.
Don't worry, Ku. I can help you shed all those layers of doubt. Oh, did you already forget? I have quite a knack for sewing, if I say so myself.
That's the first I've heard of it. You can make your own clothing then.
Yes, it's always been my best skill. Even the clothes I'm wearing now are my own work, but they always fall off, so I don't know if you're that good.
She made those herself. I mean, that's a testament to her skill, but that means she chose to make it that revealing.
Now, leave it to me. I'm sure I can make something that suits you perfectly, Ku.
Thinking about it now. If you, like, make your own clothes, it's kind of like cosplay. But, like, of OCs rather than, like, characters. Food for thought. Plan for thought.
I appreciate the sentiment, I think. I'm sure you're an incredible tailor, just, You know, this country gets cold, and if I wore clothes like yours for middle, I'd catch a cold. Oh, you don't have to be modest. I'll do all I can for you, Ku, you know that. Right, thank you. But, well, I can't just rely on you for everything, you know. Are you worried that this high-quality material might be too decadent for you, Ku? That is,
Kuon stammers frantically, trying to come up with a response for her. Kuon seems a bit desperate. Certainly if someone other than Fumino wore the kind of clothes she's got on.
服を
I start imagining how Kuon would look wearing clothes like Fumido's. Can I see?
阻止しよう
I can certainly understand why she'd get worked up, but I'm not sure I'm supposed to help.
助ける
Or sure how I'm supposed to help.
よろしければ
If you like, Miss Kuon, I can make something out of that fabric for you.
させてもらえませんか。ルルちゃんがですか。
You will? Yes, Miss Kuon is always taking care of me, so I was thinking it'd be nice to give back to her somehow.
少し
Is that a no? Maybe you'd prefer to have Miss Fumido. No, please do. Thank you to the Tia. Miss Kuon. Everyone is staring, so, please, Tia shrinks in embarrassment, in contrast to Kuon, who is enthusiastically nuzzling against Tia's cheek. Well, Duda says so, I shall leave it to her. Kuon looks so happy at that idea. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make such a self-centered offer.
いいえ。
Oh no, I wouldn't want to get in the way of such a kind gesture of gratitude. And I'm curious to see you work too, Dudu.
どうなされました
What's the matter? If you like something, you're more than welcome to pick it up and look
手に
closer.
取ってご覧
いや。
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
もしや
Are you not feeling well?
No, it's not that at all. Princess Anju?
Tia smiles shyly, presenting her with an indigo fabric patterned with white waves.
アンジュ様。
Princess Anju, do you like this fabric?
これは
Is this for me?
何か。
Yes, I think it suits you very well. If you'd like, I can make some kind of garment for you.
私。好きにする
Do as you please. I'll wear anything that is prepared for me.
なんでも波模様か。
Wave pattern, huh? That fabric would be perfect, but I think this swirling pattern might suit you as well. Is that so? I'm no expert. Are there others? I'll bring it right away.
お待ちしますね。
Despite her words, Tia remains there with a smile, watching Anju eagerly looking through the piles of fabric.
なるほど
I see. The princess just wanted to get in on the conversation.
入りたかっただ
Where
け
before Anju had been fidgety and uncertain, she now beams alongside Tia and Kuon, chatting happily.
一言口に
This could have been solved a lot more easily if she'd just spoken up. Good grief, she needs to learn how to express herself.
ルルティエ殿
Lady Dudatia, if I may.
Moving some things around.
歯切れがあれば
If there are any unwanted scraps, might I have some of those?
A new doll?
Yes, by all means. Perhaps you're also making some clothes, Miss Murichika?
様の服を。
Well, I simply need some cloth for some small projects. Just practice, really, and... Oh, plushie friends? You gonna make more animals? I want some. Me too.
Shinanon, previously distracted by all the snacks, immediately jumps in as she hears Munachika.
ぬいぐるみ。
Stuffed animals?
いや
Well, this is for a friend. I certainly do not make. Munachika's really good at making stuffed animals.
Shinanon!
部屋もぬいぐるみ。
Her room is all full up with stuffed animals. She even gave me one. Wow, didn't know Munachika had that kind of skill. Again, it's not for me, but a friend.
友人
You ain't gonna make me another plushie? Aren't you gonna make me a new friend? That's...
As Munachika scrambles for an excuse, Shinanon looks up to her with her big innocent eyes. Munachika finds herself giving in.
Yes. New friends for everybody.
作ら
Yatta! Despite everything, the sight of Shinanon hopping around in sheer joy brings a smile to Munachika's face.
I suppose that settles it.
欲しい
If you desire them, I must make them. So then, could you spare some cloth for my purposes?
小生にも
もちろんです。
Of course.
どうしたの
What is it?
一緒に私
Could you teach me how to make them as well?
教えてく
I've
れ
never
ませ
been
んか。
good with the detail work.
ちょ
Me? Teach you, but
ご迷惑
would I be too much of a bother?
いや
No, that's not the case. Ah, can I join in as well? I'm sure if I learn how to work on some small things, my sewing will get better. I have no reason to deny you. Great, it's settled. Oh, since we have so many people already, we might as well get Nakune and the others to join in. Even more people. I suppose there's no helping it.
仕方
Well, since we got Minichika's permission, if we're gonna make stuffed animals,
With that, Kuon and others eagerly start rifling through for new and exciting fabric.
平和だなこうしていると
You know, this is nice. Looking around at everyone, you never guessed there was a war going on.
どうしたのですか？
Something on your mind.
穏やかな
You
顔
look
をして
unusually peaceful.
いや
No. It's just that, it seemed like this is enough to make one forget about war for a time.
確かに
True, but there's hardly fault in that. Don't
た
you
まに
think?
はいいのではな
It's
い
good
で
to
すか？
find respite when you can.
こうい
Or where you can. A fine point.
それに
Take care not to fall asleep in the middle of government work. Forms would end up half finished, and it would be a terrible mess. I'll keep that in mind. What's this? I feel a tug from behind. Twins are trying to get my attention.
好み
Your favorite.
主様は
Master, what kind of clothing do you like?
好みという
I'm not certain I have any preferred types of clothing. Why do you ask?
慎重
We will make them.
せっかくなの
This is a good opportunity.
私たちが
We thought we might make some new clothes as well.
これも縫っ
We sewed this. Clearly, they're just trying to prove that they can sew too.
主様の好
We
み
wish to uncover our master's favorite, so that we may make use of it for nightly care.
そう
I see. How diligent of you. But I cannot think of any favorites in particular.
特にこの
Oh, then might I help out as well?
Lady Fumito, I thought you were still talking with Kuon and the
話
others.
してい
Why, yes, but I saw Urudu and Sadana talking so happily over here.
それで
And you wanted to make clothes that Lord Oshito would like, right? Am I not allowed to help?
私もうかの眷属
To be assisted by a servant of the Liberator
教師
would go against our pride.
とはい
But even so,
え主様が
Master is our top priority. We can ignore any ill feelings.
歓迎
Welcome.
フミリルさん
We think our interests align with
趣味も合
Fumidu.
いそうな気がし
I'm so glad to hear it.
あっという間に
Suddenly they're hitting it off.
している
Or something. Across the piles of supplies and gifts, I noticed Atue and Nosuri approaching.
Oh, these are such lovely fabrics.
ふむ
A Yutuma pattern. That's a pretty expensive piece.
高価な品だろう
Their eyes shine with curiosity as they peer at the spread bolts of cloth.
一目でわかる
You can tell from a glance.
うちは乙女や
I'm a fair young maiden. This is basic stuff for me, pet.
私は
And I've needed to be a good judge of quality. Oh, you came at the right time.
They started discussing animatedly amongst themselves, pulling the newcomers in.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a lark. You're on. So we can all try on the new clothes together. Sounds like a good time to meet.
なるほど
How about you, Neko? Well, I'm not sure if it'll fit my height. Oh, this is a good opportunity. You should really enjoy yourself more, Nekone. Then I can make yours too, Miss Nekone. May I help too?
及ばずながら
Though my contributions may be lacking, I shall help as well. Shinanan too. So many. This will be a worthy test of our abilities.
Everyone gathers up, starting to separate into groups of prospective models and tailors, and soon enough, plans start brewing.
これは
This might turn into something serious.
大変なことになるんじゃないか
My hunch turned out to be well-founded, and soon enough, the clothes debuted in a little fashion show. Each had their own charm, but also hints of unique craftsmanship, until, before everyone's eyes, the clothes made by the twins of Fumito came apart, thread by thread, and fell off, resulting in sheer pandemonium. It goes without saying that such a wicked trick was a deliberate feature of the outfit. As for who was wearing the clothes at the time, I'm sworn to secrecy. That's tragic that we cannot know. Co-op attack has been on. Oh, this! We didn't see this last game. By meeting certain requirements in battle, units will be able to perform certain action chains at the same time. There are many advantages to this, such as increasing the amount of damage dealt or nullifying the opponent's skills. Aim for these combined attacks and seize control of your battles. Big. Okay. I think I don't want to stay up too late, and I was going to go help Thunder with his computer tonight. So we might call it here for now. I'm thinking I'll schedule it. I need to put up a schedule for next week. It's going to be a bit interesting. But yeah, we'll see how like the days line up, because right now it's kind of weird. I feel like Monday tomorrow I do want to do my karaoke. And then we'll probably like lead that into Resident Evil. Tuesday and Wednesday are kind of up in the air.
Then Thursday is always kind of like my anime day. And then there we are on Friday. Friday. We didn't pick a new game. If we can't figure anything out, I might do Utawarerumono on Friday too. We'll see. Because I think on Saturday... Yeah, I'm going to need to give this week a little thought. It's a little weird. But yeah, that being said, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I really felt my nose clogging up by the end of that last section there. So probably a good time for me to kind of take it easy. That being said, for everyone who stopped by, thank you. Always appreciate the company. Hope you guys can make it to the karaoke tomorrow. If not, all good. GG's. Thank you. Till next time. Peace.